Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Joe Cool, cooling outdoors. All right, water's cooling off, temperature's getting colder. It's time of year crappie getting active, and I have been pulling them out. I've been getting a lot of feedback on how I'm catching them and what I'm using, whatever. I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. Uh, Usually, how I fish with crappie, it's nothing, nothing unusual, just standard stuff. Jigs, tight line jig by itself, like this setup here. Little spinner reel, little jig on it. This one got a little underspin, road runner, most people call it. I catch them like that, and a lot of times jig and cork. I know a lot of people use melons and stuff, but I ain't really a big fan of melons. I use them if I really have to, but I prefer jigs. I have most of my success with jigs, and I can catch a lot more fish with one jig. It lasts a long time. But anyway, here's one of my setups for my slip cork. This one right here, I probably got it set about 6, 7 feet deep. I got a piece of line tied on it for the bob, to stop it. And you can see it right there. And that's the slip cork I use. I make my own slip corks. I'll show you how I do that. And it's 30-pound braid. That's what I use. The reason I use braid because where I fish at, it's a lot of sticks and a lot of hang-up spots where I fish over. If I get hang up, well, I got a leader tied on, a little 8-pound test leader for the jig. And if I get hung up, if I break off, I'll probably just break off the jig and break it off my whole setup, But, that's one of my setups. And I also have another one set up for like 10 or 12 feet deep. And it's got a bigger cork on it like this. Anyway, these are the type I use for slip cork. I know they're regular. Hook onto the line. I'm gonna show you how I do that. How I fix them up. What I do is add some super glue. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with all this. All right. What I usually do is get some wire colors, boat colors, wire colors, whatever. All right. And I cut this out. Get the spring out of there, and get that out. Alright, keep my weight. I'm keeping my weight. And I'm going to glue this back on. Of course. Some of the super glue, Gorilla super glue. Alright. Gonna put it on like that. You don't want too much, you'll stick to your hand. If you want to do it with gloves, you can do that. That'd be safer. You ain't got to do everything I'm doing. But, just set that on. Just like that. And it'll stick eventually. Let it sit for a while. It's going to stick. But, yeah, that's how I make my slip cork. Same thing with these right here, too. It's got a little weight inside there. I do the same. Cut it off. Same routine. Get the spring out. Whatever. That's weight. It sometimes it will stay in, but I still glue it anyway. So I just pop it out like that. Get my super glue right out of it. Here you go get some more. There it is. Glue it in that little hole, whatever. Stick your weight back in. And that'll stick. Oh yeah, I keep these parts right here. These right here, I don't lose them, I keep them. That's how I make my own slip corks, of course, and that's how I usually catch them. And oh yeah, always put your bead on. I think y'all know that already, but that's what's gonna stop it. At the normal depth you want it, but some of the colors I use in my jigs, these are some of my jig head colors. I usually like the yellow, pink head, white head, black head. It don't matter, And some of my choice of lures. Bobby Garlands. These right here, the blue pearl, they've been hitting that pretty good. Kind of resemble them shad a little bit where they chasing or whatever. This is a good color too. Got one of my favorite colors. If I can get it out right quick. Okay, yeah, this is a great color too. This right here is Sweet Tea Lemon. I caught a lot of them off this. You know, they bite that pretty good. But, if I can find that color. I got so much stuff in here. Bear with me. Bear with me. Oh, before I go, these work pretty good too. I use them on my slip cork. They work good. These are called the a snapjack. They similar to those slab slayers they make. Strike King. That's what they look like. I've caught some slabs with these things. Trust me, they work. They might not look like they work, but they work. Like, for real, they some good lures. And dropping stuff now. Gotta get this bag more organized. The color I'm looking for is called Monkey Shine. You know? I don't have it on my lure. That Monkey Shine is basically like a glimmer blue color with a chartreuse tail. Ah, here it is right here. I don't know if you can read that or not, but light. It's called Slab Slinger, of course. This right here, this is my go-to color when it comes to crappie. It's like I said, a glimmer blue with a chartreuse tail. They love it. No matter what color. Now usually with crappie you have to keep switching colors, you know, because that's how picky they are. But this color right here, it's gonna work just about every time. I can tell you that. I can guarantee you. Yeah, that's some of my setup, man. You know, and if anybody got any more questions about anything, you know, just DM me. Hit me up on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I also got a YouTube channel, Joe Cool Coolin' Outdoors. TikTok, Mr. Joe Cool Coolin' Outdoors. Well, let me say that properly. Mr. Joe Cool Coolin' Outdoors. I don't know about that underscore crap. It may be, but you know. But, yeah, that's pretty much my setup. You know, just DM me if you got any more questions. Coolin' Outdoors.